It has been some more than 8 months since the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. Hundreds of millions of people have lived through lockdowns. Many have made the abrupt shift to working from home. Millions have lost their jobs, and the future now looks uncertain. Most of us wonder if our societies would ever be able to return back to normal. How will we work, live, and thrive in the post pandemic future? Will we ever be able to go back to our offices again? Will work from home be the great leveler in terms of gender equality and diversity? In India, about 122 million people lost their jobs during the pandemic, and this is a huge number, perhaps almost half the adult population of the US. And this warrants a reflection of what the future of work holds after the disruption called the COVID 19 pandemic. Can the companies just shake off the lessons they learned during the pandemic? Will we ever be able to look at in person meetings made after taking long flights the same way again with, say, Zoom or Cisco WebEx? Can we shake off the lessons in work flexibility? Can we ever be able to go back to 2019 of work? Let's try answering some of those questions in this video today. The thing we can say with absolute certainty is that the sudden shift to distributed work has provided once in a lifetime, or rather say once in a generation opportunity to reimagine almost everything, about how we do our jobs to how we run our companies. There's an opportunity to retain the best parts of the so-called office culture while freeing ourselves from the inefficient processes. The shift is indeed very consequential too. Certain estimates suggest that even post-pandemic, some portion of the work will involve working from home and working remotely, say maybe 1 to 3 days a week. A hybrid model is likely to emerge and surface that will try to balance the efficiencies gained by remote working with the benefits of social interaction and to the innovation which is generated by working in person with others. The question that yet remains unanswered is what will happen to the workers that these remote jobs leave behind. All the non remote jobs are often concentrated in certain cities and are disappearing, or rather, say, are at a risk of disappearing in the near term and future. We need to shore up the social safety net and invest in ways to enhance skills and increase access to education and training facilities for our most vulnerable workers and staff. The most noticeable positive change that the work culture now addresses is a reduction in gender inequality. Workplace trends are now being accentuated by the COVID 19 pandemic and will likely to see women coming up to the workforce. There might be multiple reasons accounted for this one, like women are more likely to accept and take up gigs and part time work. COVID 19 will indeed speed up expansion in jobs where women have traditionally dominated, like sectors of healthcare, medical, and education. And yes, a lot of other reasons too. But with restrictions that the COVID 19 has brought within itself, there's definitely been a great surge in the lookout for remote working options. The advent of remote work and an increasingly virtual world seems to have reduced barriers for people to connect and link. With the rise of remote work, democratization of opportunities, and movement of skills all across the globe has been well come under notice. Having talked about a lot of questions already, a most prominent question still stands upright to be answered, which is whether our behavioral changes will last. Will the new habits that we've recently formed stick around even after the pandemic is over? Now that the companies have been forced to try telecommuting, many will for sure decide that it's less expensive and more efficient to allow people to work from home and work remotely. When I think about the future of work, I believe our workday will look like more virtual and automated. The rise of 5G networks will enable virtual on the go workstations, which will provide employees with all the amenities of a digital workplace. From AI powered assistants to virtual reality headsets, literally everything. What if I tell you that the workspaces too will look exactly different from what they looked before the pandemic COVID 19? COVID 19 could change the workplace technology drastically. Where before the COVID 19 pandemic, we were seeing a move towards open workspaces and dense co working spaces. Now we might see a reversal of the densification trend. Workspaces will be redesigned to reduce density and to increase the feature of adaptability. Technology will be increasingly used to ensure the health and safety of workers and employees. Maybe some kind of imaging sensors and monitors can be designed that can help determine whether the employees are wearing protective equipment properly or observing the distancing norms as per the guidelines. The pace of adoption of artificial intelligence may also accelerate with the COVID 19 pandemic crossing forth. With the news of the pandemic causing disruption in almost every sphere possible of the human world, the most greatest backlash was faced by workspaces and their employees. But the way that this sector has decided to face the pandemic and indeed say scale up the level of efficiency has been phenomenal. While a massive pool of job losses and lowering of opportunities continue to worry us. We must, meanwhile, try to fit in with the advancements in technology and skill enhancements so as to be a fit in the world of jobs and employment that now feels like the most promising future ever.